Alright guys, we are back. We are back for part 4 of the trial. We have just established that it's probably Mikon, which was my third choice for suspect. They did fool me with the location switch. I did not figure that one out.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
Alright. Make my argument.
There's no way.
It's the curtain.
It's the conference room.
I just passed it.
And the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
They might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid. There's no way the conference room
Okay.
and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind
I
of
don't...
set?
Why is it not taking?
They might have tampered with the camera.
Like, all of those could be it, I think.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations.
I'm
Hajime, you're pretty stupid. There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
I think it's the set one, though.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Damn it!
God bless America. I did fail. Man, failed twice in the same trial. I'm doing bad at this game. I mean, I don't think I'm actually doing bad.
This is my...
Of
We
course.
will never give up!
Would you like to accept the fact they're going to kill you? No. No, thank you. Okay.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Yeah, you would say that.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
They used the music venue
They might have tampered
curtain
with
to make it look like a conference room.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
That's... Look at her smiling. She's like, my kind of guy.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
So the music venue looked like a
Which
conference
place
room.
resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Get out of the way!
Or did they make some kind of set?
They might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming
Yeah.
locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid. There's no way the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Get out of the way.
Or did the music
God
venue look like the conference room?
Damn!
Or did they make some kind of set?
Or they might have tampered with...
I still can't believe it. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Yeah, stop talking.
There's no way the music venue look... Which place resembled...
Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Get out of the way. They did! With the...
Damn it!
There's no way the conference and the music venue look. Which place resembled it? Did the conference room look
Like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Finally!
That must be it.
Okay, that's... I knew that, I just got so confused with them all being kind of the
What
same.
the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid! That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like a conference room? In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage.
Interesting, I didn't think
So
about
the
that.
killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
How did Makan pay that much attention to the stage out there?
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense to mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
It's gotta be that. I don't actually know.
I can prove it with
Yep,
this.
the candle. Because they couldn't
You're
fake the
referring to
lighting.
The candle in the music video, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. If you think about it, it's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming.
That still seems like an incredibly dangerous proposition. Run over there with a camera in the hopes of... what?
That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make you think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
Which suddenly makes Makan's alibi not an alibi at all.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
He looks so heroic in that pose. Dun, dun, dun,
The
dun.
motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime.
Why for Hajime?
You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
No, I did not.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard Bayside Cop say... Wait, isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room,
So Buki was long dead.
then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
So the Buki's body was in the music venue. Which means there was a fake somewhere.
I see!
Yeah, definitely. No question.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
Or is it because there's two of them?
It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki.
I wonder how they got the candle to go out.
The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hemp bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
And you can actually even see the, like, wraps around her legs, which is... Mikan wears a lot of bandages.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
How quickly I ran. It was impossible to rescue Ibuki. That moment, I was already in the killer's trap. When he set the trap
But
for me
why
once.
did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
That is a very valid question. I feel like if they just killed Ibuki and just waited for someone to find it, it would have been fine.
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. If I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
I think it was just an attempt to get a perfect alibi.
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
I should have already known who the killer is.
You're the only one!
Unfortunately. I want to apologize to Sonya and Soda.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki?
That's one way of interrogation. Hey, is it you?
The killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
No, because you're voice acting it.
A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
Well, it's very easy whenever you can tell someone to hang themselves, they actually will.
She's right. A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
You kind of gave it away earlier whenever you're like, wow, a slowpoke like me doing that? I'm like, why would you say that? That made no sense.
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? Then I will use the on-call room upstairs.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room.
Wow.
So you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming.
Check out that Mikan booty. Yeah, I know, that's just the generic guy, but I know that's a girl.
By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
That is very true.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Kane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
Normally I would say that was true, but I think you were coming down with spare disease as well, and you stopped being so timid and started being assertive.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong. It's totally wrong. It's not what you think.
Well, then what is it?
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
Wow, I don't like the way you said woman there.
low-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Stop saying woman like that.
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Tricks aside, is he really capable of doing something like this? Could it be that I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd been so much easier if I was wrong. There was doubt of someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Thank you, Nagito. You gonna bring up the spirit disease?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important
God, I
time
love him
like
at times.
this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the kill this time.
Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a
I might know it. Are you gonna
nobody
talk about
else-
that weird thing she said earlier?
Are you serious? I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it.
Spit it out, dude.
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
That's not how you said this.
Actually, this is a game.
Please don't say such controversial statements. Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive...
Nagito, spit it out.
Dang, that's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from, this rope was supplied by the supermarket, right?
I wonder when that was
There
gonna
weren't any ropes
come up.
inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
Yeah, I'm not sure where he's going with this.
Means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her.
Why?
The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Again, why? Should have willingly just walked up there and killed herself.
I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
God, Nagito, I want to give you a high five.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagito's work is an incisive clue? Is that really true? mean, I assume it has to be the rope used for hanging.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging.
Whoops.
Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
What?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too. Scars?
I don't seem to
You
be able
mean
to
the
copy
rope
anymore.
burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
That does not make any sense. Okay, so let's... I think I have to copy one of the earlier ones. It wasn't working. But I may not be able to copy
Ibuki
consents.
didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume
God
it was a
damn,
hanging.
get out of the way!
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Okay, I think it's the other one.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
So I surmise the door to truth lay hidden within the Monokuma file.
Crap!
I don't know. I'm a little bit lost at this point.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different.
What else could it
Scars
be?
they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the
Crap.
rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know.
Damn
Obviously,
it!
we'd assume it was a hanging.
I don't know!
The Monokuma file complicates this too.
It's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
That must be it.
Okay, that's... Oh my god, that did not make any sense at all.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
I thought the whole point was to figure out whether it was a hanging or strangulation, not to just think that someone might be lying. There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt it was caused the death of being hanged by the throat, correct? Yes, she had no external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see, so Ibuki died from hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikon?
I was wondering if it would come down to a case of someone was lying.
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You lied! You're a liar, Makan.
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikon, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
But freaking Nagito knew.
You were right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
You're the ultimate nurse!
Mikon nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her.
Yeah, that is very true.
It
I'm surprised they
wouldn't
only got brought up
surprise
now.
me if she willingly followed Mikon because she was nursing her.
So Mikon volunteered to nurse us? Because she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
So says the Yakuza.
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
Forgive you for what?
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
It's amazing that Nagito is this, like, about it.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikon is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer.
I kind of hope that's true, but I don't see anyone else that could be.
There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
What about the discrepancies?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
Well, someone killed them.
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
That is a little bit backwards.
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict.
That's actually a really good way of saying exactly what I was thinking just now.
'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first.
I've always said that. When I was in college, I grew up in the Deep South, and there were a lot of, like, extreme religious people there, and I was like, look, you know, they always, you know, questioned, you know, it's like, well, how can you not be, you know, how can you not believe this? How can you not believe this or that? And I'm like, because having doubts about something is how you form beliefs. If you've never questioned something, you can't really believe in it. You can just have someone that you told you was true, and you never approached it.
Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Wow, her, like, demeanor just changed.
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
It's interesting that she has brown hair in the central portrait, but like purple hair on the side.
Hey, Mika.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you forgive yourself right away.
We didn't murder people.
What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? This is annoying.
A little bit.
Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit? That's the issue.
Well, we have to get her into a showcase showdown.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Yeah, what? Next episode we will find out what the hell that means. And probably get to the comic book. So, see you next time, guys. Wow. I'm really kind of bummed it's Makan. What's really funny is that, you know, I like, in the, like, pre-up, I was like, man, this girl's annoying. All she ever does is, like, she's, like, the ultimate victim. She's just like, hi, do you like me? I'll take my clothes off. Do you like me now? Do you like me? And I'm like, oh, please, no. I now just feel really sorry because she's gone her whole life just trying to get people to like her. And she just has such a distantly clingy personality. People are like, oh my gosh, I feel like a abuser to just hang out with you because,